alumni, and we'll be talking to the students here, and as well as being involved in panel discussions. We are talking Judge Francis Legodi, who's the Judge President of Mpumalanga, the Judge President of Limpopo, and as well as Judge President Dunstan Mlambo. He's the Judge President of the High Court Johannesburg Division. And there is a lot of things that has been going on across the weekend today. They'll be focusing particularly on finding legal solutions for South Africa. And just to give you a bit of an insight on that, I'm just going to quiet immediately to Francis Legodi. He is the Judge President in Mpumalanga, to join us here in this Africa 405. And today, we'll be talking to us. What are the solutions that
I think education first is quite very important, but self-discipline with regard to our future leaders is also very critical. But people should also know that integrity is everything which you have, and you must protect it with everything which you have.
Integrity and protecting with everything that you have, would have heard a lot of media reports, and as well as some political parties saying that it may seem that some people in the judiciary are working illegally with some people being paid some monies to do some jobs. I'm assuming that's some of the integrity that you're talking about.
Well, yes, and speaking for myself, I do not think that there is any judge who might be involved in illegal activities.
Now, just to take us through some of the things that you believe should be legal solutions in the justice system in South Africa, some of the presentations that you'll be sharing with the panels and the students.
Well, as I'm saying, I think it is going to be very important for us as judges here today to inform the public about the constitutional imperatives, and I think quite very often our people, especially in rural areas, they do not know what are their rights and what is it which they can do to assert those rights.
Yeah. And then one last one from me, I'll just ask, assessing the state of our judiciary in the country, what would, in your own words, as Judge President Francis Legodi, say the state of our judiciary is at currently?
I think the judiciary is doing quite very well, but perhaps in addition to that, we need to be involved in our own communities so that we can let people to realize that apart from the fact that we are judges, we are also ordinary members of the society.
Yeah. One journalist during an interview at Show 05, he said judges are people, and judges do play soccer, and they also drink with other people. That would not mean that they can be easily influenced. That wouldn't.
Not at all. If at any time if you feel like the situation is not okay, your own sense of awareness will actually, that red light will come out and say, perhaps you need to conduct yourself in another way.
Definitely conduct yourself in another way. That's the call that Judge President of Mpumalanga, Francis Legodi, is saying that the judiciary is doing very well currently, and he says the state of the judiciary in South Africa is intact, and believes that the judiciary cannot be influenced by external factors, either be it at social level when judges are socializing with their fellow community brethren, and as well as citizens. For Newsroom Africa on Channel 405, I'm Mpumalanga in Mankweng, Limpopo.
My name is Malesela Francis Legodi. I come from a village called Mutungwabobe Kamaja.
Okay. Where is it located? Around Limpopo.
It is, if you come from here past Boyin, you pass Ramlepo, and then from there, as if you are going towards Libuakobo.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I said that we've been anticipating for this day. It has finally arrived. Sir, in a nutshell, can you quickly take us down memory lane when you were still a student here? what was the challenges that you came across, and against all odds you've made it. Can you in a nutshell briefly tell us your challenges as a student by then, while you were still called the University of the North, and how things are by now?
Well, as a student who started here some years ago, firstly, I had to go and work and push trolleys in order to get tips. And at that time, the registration was 100 rand, and I used some of the tip monies to pay for my registration. And financially, things were quite very tough. But because of the positive mindset, one persevered until ultimately I completed.
Okay, so we're now celebrating the 60th anniversary of the University of Limpopo since the establishment. Can you, in a nutshell, try to tell us what it means to you and seeing the University of Limpopo being progressed, to this much, comparing it with the then University of the North under the apartheid regime? So what are the comparative, analysis that you can make remarking this celebration?
Well, it is a great pleasure and honor to come back to this institution, knowing very well that there are still good lawyers who continue to be produced from this institution. I was here in 2010. I spent part of my long leave here as a visiting lecturer, and some of those students who were here during that time, I continue to meet them in private practice, and it's such a great pleasure and pride to know that the things which one could have said at that time made a positive impact on them. But as I'm saying, we continue to see good things coming from this institution, and we can only say thanks to the lecturers, but even most importantly, thanks to the students who come from this institution, students who are well disciplined and who are looking forward to be good lawyers and good judges in the future.
Like we know, and like the Vice Chancellor said, that University of Limpopo is known to produce, good attorneys, excellent judges, and excellent, lawyers. In a nutshell, in comparing the statement that was said by the VC, in contrasting it to the students which are now studying LLB, what message can you give to the students?
Well, I tried as far as I could to give that message to the students during my speech. And I want to repeat it here. There is nothing impossible in life. It is just only in the mind. And it does not matter about your background. If they continue to take their work very seriously, their studies very seriously, no doubt they will make it in life. And I want to say to them, when that happens, they should not forget where they come from.